Okay, so what's up, everybody? It's CJ Sparkin, and it's
Kirby Curbs here. We're here with the winner from last night, Julien. Julien took first place with Suppressor Dragons slash E Dragons slash Dragon Rulers. Uh, did an amazing job taking first place.
yeah, and it's interesting. I mean, we saw a lot of decks from the past as well in the tournament, but clearly this one's just it's the new thing. It's the big hit at the moment. So, Julian, how do you feel like the deck ran? Like, I think you mentioned you never even played it before, right?
No, I didn't even pick it up before, and like I didn't open well at all, but it was still putting out the wins. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, just the ability of them to be able to recycle and build up their field after they get basically destroyed, right? It's almost like a never-ending cycle of summon.
Essentially, your hand is both your grave and your hand, and you can start a turn with no cards in hand, and you're gonna finish your turn with at least like three. It's ridiculous.
Hmm. And you made a lot of interesting choices in terms of the band cards you chose. Um, how like we saw I think two of your duels, but we rarely even. I mean, I think the only one you really got to use was Dimension Fusion, but like.
I only used it once too. Like I didn't. I rolled Sark for it one game, but I didn't want to play it because I didn't need to. Like I was gonna beat him anyway.
Right. But you didn't get to use Future Fusion or Painful at all the whole time, right?
I didn't what's it called either. I didn't draw a single super rejuvenation like the entire day. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, we saw that your hand was going very low, especially using all your resources. But still,
Missed, I opened Painful and Card of Safe Return. That was it.
Yeah, I think in the final duel or the final match, you actually had Carter Safe Return going against the Dino Rabbit guy, I believe, and just plussing off of that is just was just a really win more situation, huh? Like, how did
Oh,
you feel once you activated that?
how did I? Okay, what was that? How did I?
How did you feel after you actually had Carter Safe Return activated for like the remainder of the duel? Did you just feel like it was just over at that point?
I mean, it was nice because it gave me the hand traps. Like, I play a lot of them. I play, I think, like six. So,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's just. I mean, it wouldn't have been necessary. Like, a lot of people made really bad choices for their banned cards. Like, Pot of Greed is banned because it's just an extra card, but it's not a good banned card. Like,
Yeah.
Regeki was a waste of a choice. Harpy's Feather Duster. Like, there's cards that do that that are in the meta. Heavy Storm. Like, Trunade would have been better than Harpy's Feather Duster. Cold Wave would have been better than Harpy's Feather Duster. Like, the choices people were making for their banned cards just weren't good. Demock was a horrible choice. Um, I'm trying to think. Like, just a lot of the choices just were poorly made. Like, I picked Imperial Order. I didn't even get to use it. But that's if I go off and then flip an Imperial Order, you don't even have any outs at that point.
Right. Like there should have been a little bit more creativity in terms of usage of the band cards in each deck.
The Inzektor player picked Crush Card Virus. Like, it was okay, but I mean, I don't even know. I just didn't feel Inzektors were good.
Yeah. Like I was talking to Kirby this morning, and like, what's Crush Card really gonna do against E Dragons? You know what I mean? Like, because they're just gonna come back from the grave, if anything, on the next turn. You know?
Yeah.
yeah, and I totally agree with Julian. Like a lot of people were using poor choices when it came to the ban cards and all that. So I mean, you really abused the system, especially with the rules. And I mean, you did some good choices. Like you made sure that you grab the most ban cards that will benefit your deck, not just because it's good, but you made sure that it benefits you.
And then one question that I have, because it kind of makes me laugh when I look at it. I look at your whole deck, and then I see your side deck, and I see one obelisk. Like, what was the point of putting in the obelisk in this deck?
It's for the mirror match, I guess. I mean, I didn't expect to play any in the tournament, but like, just a generic side deck card. I got to summon it against I summoned it in the Inzektor matchup. I sided it in because Hornet can't get over it, so I figured why not. And then I dropped it on him and then OTK'd him. But it's
Yeah,
just it's just a card that like the mirror match can't get over, and then Inzektor's wouldn't have been able to get over it. I mean, I think would Crush Card have dealt with it? I don't even know what I was that says exactly, but Crush Card may have dealt with it. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Lucky Straight was horrible. I just made it because I knew I won no matter what. So
Yeah. But how did you feel about your tournament experience? Did you kind of have fun? I mean, I know you were tired, but
I mean,
do you
I
still
honestly,
enjoy playing the game?
I honestly woke up and wanted to play more of like this format. Like it was late for me, but it was fun. Like definitely, like I'd play it again. Like probably now at 11 o'clock on Saturday again. Especially when I didn't get anything done. Like I went to bed at like 2:30 and got nothing done. So I'm trying to do that now.
Yeah. Kirby also mentioned that you topped the YCS. Like, we weren't sure which one that was. Like, what is your
Your background, basically.
your background at this point?
I was the first one. I got second place with windups at I mean I didn't not second after everything, like second after Swiss at YCS Atlanta, Georgia, like 2 years ago. The second one, not the one Fraser won, but the next one.
Mm-hmm.
And like I was the first one to ever top it because I got second after Swiss, so like, that was really nice and shit. But then in top 32, it was ridiculous. He had no outs left. Like he had probably like 1 or 2 cards left that he could draw because he was gonna lose next turn. And he top decks Monster Reborn and hits a Guaiba in his grave, and he attacks over the rat that he veilered on my turn. And I just couldn't come back from that. Like it was a loggy, and I drew like 3 MSTs in a row, so it was horrible.
That sounds pretty bad.
Yeah, like for a second, like I was like, oh my god, it was like my first top, and I was like, wow, I'm going to top 16, and then it was upsetting when he top decked.
Did you top the event when you ran Dragonities?
I lost on the bubble. I have 6 round 11 losses and 1 round 11 win.
Are you thinking of running Dragonities in the future, like since they got more support?
I played in a regional yesterday with them. Actually, it did not go well. I mean, round 1, I beat the kid. Round 2, I got a game loss because I was late to the round because I was buying stuff from kids. Like I was buying a collection, so I was late and got a game loss. So then I lose in game 3 to Dark Worlds. So I guess that sucks. And then the next round, I played one of my friends and he didn't have his invite, so I just gave him the win. But I tested it on Dueling Network. I think I was like 40 something and like 1 with it, and I beat the E-Dragons consistently with it, so it's pretty good.
Yeah. Dragoonity. I love Dragonities. It's probably one of my favorite decks right now, especially with the new Wind Dragon. Do you use that at all in your Dragoonity build?
I played 2 of them. It actually won me the first round, and we were in time because this kid played so slow. And I made I don't even remember the monster. Oh, I had a Colossal Fighter on board, and I dropped the Garuda. You know, that Wind Spirit special summon it.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I summoned that, he looked at me and I said, "Oh, man." He was like, I could tell the back row was a torrential, like just because of that. And I was like, "Are you flipping a torrential now, or when I tried, or am I going to attack for game?" Because I knew it was a torrential. And if not, if he torrential there, I had an E-Dragon grave for game. So I said, "Good game." I actually extended my hand. I said, "I know it's a torrential," and then he flipped it up. He was like, "Yeah, you're right."
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean they're helpful. I mean, there's a lot of stuff like I didn't open the field spell once yesterday. Like it was horrible, but like I still got the cards I needed with the E-Dragons and stuff.
Mm. But what I was talking about with Curry was because we really enjoyed the response we got from these tournaments. Now, if we offered like maybe cash prizes or product prizes, do you think we'd get a better turnout? And would that give you more of an incentive to want to play in them?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm sure there'd be more of a turnout only because there's like a physical aspect involved.
Right.
Like I just played to play. Like I don't even like care about like the sponsorship. Like, you know what I mean? I just played to because I wanted to. I'd never played this deck before, and I saw the ban cards. I'm like, let me try something. And as soon as I saw Future Fusion, like I saw Future Fusion, I'm like, I know what deck I'm playing. Like I put the deck together in like 5 minutes, I think. Like, because Kirby kept asking me like, what are you playing? What are you playing? I need your list. So I figured I'd just throw something together.
Mm.
Also, one question: which one was your hardest matchup out of the whole tournament on the yesterday's tournament?
The hardest. I didn't lose a game, so I don't want to like. Nothing was really hard. Like I played an extra round too. Like half the people didn't have to play 2 rounds. I played an extra round. Or like I played 4 rounds, I think, right?
I believe so. Yeah, it was about 4 rounds.
Yeah, some people only had to play 3. So like, I mean, the first I don't even remember what happened. Like, it was just with the exception of the rabbit player who I just picked up the cards. I didn't really lose a game. Like it wasn't that hard. Like I always had cards. Like I always had advantage.
Right.
Like I had the Veilers because I held them and stuff against the the Stratos kid. Like, I mean, he had a good deck. I would have made better choices with my banned cards. Like, there was no need to play on Destiny Hero Plasma if he wasn't going to intend on summoning it. Magician of what is it? Dark Magicians? Not Dark Magician.
D-Mock?
D-Mock. Yeah. Like there was no reason to play that card. There's so many better cards than that. But I don't think he played. Did he play Pot of Greed? I don't even remember.
I think he did. I'm not 100% sure on that one.
No, like as soon as the kid picks Pot of Greed as one of their banned cards, I automatically know they're not a good player because they don't know. Like I was gonna play a Frog FDK at first.
Oh my god, we wanted to see that yesterday.
But it wouldn't run consistently without multiple substitutes.
Oh, that makes sense.
Like drawing dead, and I didn't want to lose to that. And there was also there's what's called band 2 match driver. So I was like, this isn't gonna work because I'd only get 1 in 1. So
yeah, you're very limited on what you can do, but still you have enough freedom to run other decks that are kind of really good.
Yeah, like I picked the banned cards that were like the fastest possible. I was gonna play windups with a Rescue Cat, but I'm gonna play multiples on Mighties, but I couldn't, so I figured I'll pass on that.
Yeah.
Like every card on the ban list that has a similar card in the meta right now is not worth playing. Like I don't know, people should have just made better choices.
Yeah, hopefully next week we'll see more because I know we have more coming in for this weekend, and I know a lot of people are coming up with some good ideas and making better choices because I mean it was very last minute, the second tournament, so you can expect like some people making some poorly choices and stuff like that, but since we have a week in advance, I mean we'll probably see more better constructed builds for this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, also game 2 in the last round was against the Hero Kid, the Stratos guy.
Mm-hmm.
As there's only 3 cards left in his deck, I doubted he played Gores. Like I didn't OTK him in the first game, I think it was, because I said I didn't want to attack anyone with Gores.
Right.
But so yeah, I figured game 2. I mean, if he has it, he has it. But
yeah, I noticed most of this tournament, not a lot of people were running a lot of traps. Like everybody was running all straight up spells and monster effects.
Yeah, I mean, I played Imperial Order because like that card literally it prevents your opponent from winning the game, but didn't draw it. Oh, my dog's barking.
That's alright. But yeah, I mean, the card choices you made, you actually thought out which cards will benefit your deck, not just because they're just like Pot of Greed and Raigeki. I mean, you have already Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, all those cards. Why do you really need to add on more destruction on top of that? You know, you're being already allowed to play those cards. Why add on more? I mean,
yeah, like there was no reason.
Yeah, overall, I really enjoyed. I was really hoping that someone will build Suppressor Dragons with Future Fusion and Painful Choice. I was just like, you know, anybody can run E-Dragons or Dragon Rulers. I mean, I was really hoping to see one, and when you actually played it, I was like, yes! It's like somebody actually is playing this, like at least abuse the system. I was just like, I really wanted to see this.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at Future Fusion as soon as I saw Future Fusion and Card of Safe Return. I was like, they're both more plus than Pot of Greed is, so there's no reason not to.
Oh yeah, as soon as you did it on the last round with the card safe return, your hand just started getting the advantage it needed, and it was way too much like for the Dino Rabbit player to catch up because I mean Dino Rabbit is a fast deck, but it's not fast enough to catch up with Dragon Rulers. I just
I would have expected someone to play like Teledad, like that would have been a deck that could be able to keep up with it. Stuff like that, but I don't know. Synchro Cat, like those are decks really like Rescue Rabbit. You get one summon, your turn's over.
Yeah, like we did had a X-Saber guy running Rescue Cat, but that was in the last tournament, and he lost to I believe Hero Live. So
but when you put like Rescue Cat in that kind of deck, it's not like that effective. Like, it's only like a +1 there. Like if you put it in a wind-up deck, you're going plus, I think 4. We did math before because you get 2 rats and the rats plus, then you like Zen Mighty and like exceeds it. Like if you put it in like you have to go more like Pot of Greed's +1. When you go Painful Choice with a Dragon deck that's +4, like it's ridiculous. You have to make your choices right. So
yeah, like hopefully we'll see more better constructed decks next weekend. and better choices, because I mean I noticed there's a lot of people that are using bad choices, but since we have a week in advance, we should see more better decks and a better turnout for this weekend.
Is there anything, you want to plug your channel now? Like, that's what this thing was all about, to kind of promote yourself.
Yeah, it's fine. Whereas I don't even know what my YouTube is. I think it's Julien and Prep. I have to check though. I haven't been on it. I stopped using YouTube because I just started doing everything on Facebook now. So I only do like trade finders and stuff. Like I occasionally do deck profiles.
But it'll be all in the description below. Everything's going to be annotated in the description below as well, so you can also check it out down there too.
Yeah.
Prep. I'll send you a link on Facebook.
Or do you have like do you have something you want to reference, like something you're doing, any projects?
Yeah. We're trying to start a trade group just for straight trades, like no like retarded people.
Yeah.
Yeah, just only because like people are ridiculous, and I want to try to get stuff done. Like I'm trying to start like an online site, like Troll and Toad and stuff like that with a couple of my friends. So I figured I'd start with a Facebook thing while we build up a little bit, and then maybe this summer we start something. But it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Online Trades America, so if you want to join, check it out.
Yeah, we'll also leave, is it fine if we leave your Facebook link so that people can contact you if they need to?
I have two Facebooks. I have like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Facebook. So like if it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Facebook, it's a Trading Julian L. Like that's fine. I don't mind. Just like I just separate my Yu-Gi-Oh! And school Facebooks. But yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, we'll leave it all in the description below, so you guys can find Julian and contact him, and even ask him for trades. I mean, he's an amazing trader. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll just wrap it up from here.
Mm-hmm. But thank you for your time, Julian, and thanks for joining the tournament and just kind of showing off the current Tier 0 deck that is just running around now. Because I think this weekend, like the majority of the tops at the regionals were Dragon Rulers.
Yeah, I mean Popsy's really broken too.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like that was one thing we wanted to see too. Like DMOC and Popsy, like would that really be a problem? Like,
I don't think if I let me look at the ban list real quick because if I play next week, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, but if I play next week and I would probably play Popsy. I don't even know. You can't even use ban cards with it. It's like a separate kind of deck. Like Temple of the Kings, that would have been in the Makira deck. I didn't see that card. Like I saw like clips of it because I was watching the stream while I was playing, but I don't know if he was playing Temple of the Kings. Graceful Charity would be good in spellbooks for sure.
Yeah, because you could dump your books to the grave for fate too.
We were also talking about Tribe Infecting Virus in Mermails and Sinister Serpent.
Sinister Serpent's a water, right?
Yeah, it's a water, so you can actually discard it with this Tribe and then just get a free summon basically.
Yeah, I would play Sinister Serpent in waters. I may play Fish. Can you summon Fishborg if you have face? It's level 3 or lower, right?
I believe so. You have a week to basically figure it out. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can.
Next week I'll probably play like Wind Up to Rescue Catch. If I play, like I can't. I don't know yet.
Yeah, no guarantee. It's fine. No guarantees.
Or I may play Chaos Dragons with 3 BLS.
Oh.
Boy.
Well, anyways, thanks for your time, Julian, and this has been CJ Sparkin and Kirby. Do you have anything to say, Kirby?
No, not at all. It was a good turnout tournament, and I'm glad Julian actually joined the tournament. I'm really happy. So.
All right. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.